And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast, man. Phase 1 of the debate is going to begin now.
Let's go.
Okay. We're live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast, man. We are in phase 1 of the discussion. Real quick announcement before we get into the show. Rumble.com/FreshFit. That's all I got to say. Chris, put that shit up there on the branding because real talk, guys, Rumble is the savior here for y'all because that's all I'm going to say.
There you go.
That's all I'm going to say right now. So Rumble.com/FreshFit, guys. Check us out over there. If you're not watching us on Rumble, watch us on Rumble because phase 2 is definitely going to go over there. Yeah. But anyway, freshfit.locals.com, guys. Check us out over there. Also, check us out on Fresh Fit Store. Get the merch over there. Check out our other clips channel, which actually has it's been growing 40 million views right now, man. So go subscribe to that goddamn channel. 80% of y'all are not subscribed. Check us out. Go ahead.
You're welcome. 40 million.
Well, you got a clip channel too, right?
Yeah, you do. No, I'm exploding. Yeah, all over the algorithm. And
Zherka.
I appreciate you guys. I never said thank you to your faces, but like, and didn't I tell you? I'm gonna be the biggest. I told you, right?
I'm digging the role, bro. I like it.
Versace.
And
on Myron's paycheck.
How
she gets 20% off me.
How close are you to 100K?
I think I hit it like tonight, but
nice.
What matters is what I'm here for today. It's grown men disagreeing with each other.
Yes.
Half men and grown men disagreeing with each other. And I want to say, like, I know Destiny got 1,000 extra followers after he came here, and I got 72,000, right? But that's not a flex. What's a flex is what happened the week after. But I'm not here to flex on Destiny. I want you guys to have I want you guys to reach a common ground because he lets his wife get banged. You don't let that happen. Where do you guys disagree here? What's wrong with that?
All right, let me ask you this. The reason why I want you to hit 100K is because a certain op talked shit and said that you would never hit 100K.
Yes.
So we can't wait for you to hit 100,000 to tell him.
He got to pay you.
Does he got to pay you?
He got to pay you too, bro.
He got to pay you.
I'm like you. I wouldn't take the money, right? Because that's like that's gay money.
All right.
Okay, what else, Marley?
And and then guys, check out our other clips channel, more Fresh Fit clips, and then Fresh, you want to tell them about your vlog real quick? And then
yes, guys, we're gonna be in Colombia. Actually, in 2 weeks, we're gonna be traveling, having fun, lifestyle. Go check it out on the vlog channel. And guys, if you're network, man, add value, give value. Go tap into that. See you guys there.
All right, and then check me out, guys, on Fed Reacts. I covered the Charles Manson murders yesterday. If you guys like true crime, go check it out. But anyway, without further ado, we got 2 special guests in the house, and phase 2 is going to come later on.
Destiny and Zherka.
Can you guys introduce yourself to the people real quick? We'll start with Destiny.
Yeah, I'm Destiny. You guys know who I am. I'm on youtube.com/Destiny, kick.com/Destiny, and instagram.com/Destiny. I do politics and gaming. And
you're on Rumble too, right?
Not anymore.
Ah, God damn it. Wait, what?
I'll be on Rumble tonight, though.
Come on, man. That is true with us. But what? Come on, man.
No ill will. I love him. It's a good platform. I wish him the best.
But he's on Kick. That's why he's on the ops.
Oh,
the ops. Yeah.
Traitor.
Yeah.
I do a ton of travel and shit. And without getting into specifics, my last contract, I have to there's like a minimum number of streams they wanted. And I just I'm out of the country so much. Like I just traveled. I'm going out of town again at the end of the month. It's just too much to juggle everything. Yeah.
Understandable.
Okay.
Yeah. Rumble's still better though. But
just saying.
And then Zherka, we know who you are, but can you just introduce yourself to the people, please?
Yeah, John fucking Zherka, ex-Muslim, prayed to Christ, and then what happened after the prayer? All of this good stuff in my life. Some people think it's a grift, which is irrelevant because I converted 14.
When you become super famous, don't forget us, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean tomorrow? We're gonna have dinner.
Christ is king.
But I can
pay for dinner tonight, nigga.
Yeah, easy. I leaked where we're going. That's how I fucked up.
What?
Yeah. We gotta switch the spot to a cheaper place. But I got 1,400 of the youth, 1,400 students to convert to Christ. A lot of them were Muslims from your show.
W.
from just talking about dating and stuff. And then they looked into my shit. So, yeah, I appreciate the platform, guys. And
Christ is king.
Christ is king. And I run the Dark Maga campaign. So, yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Cool.
This is amazing.
Yeah, this is amazing. So phase one, guys, of the discussion, we're going to talk about the Jonah Hill situation. I got like all of y'all were messaging me like crazy to cover this Jonah Hill situation. As you guys know, he got into like a breakup with his chick or whatever. Jonah Hill. Anyway, I won't go much further than that.
Do you want to go in the chats?
Yes, you know what? I could read some of these chats real quick. While I read the chats, you have the screens ready and everything for the Jonah thing. I'm going to fly through some of these guys because we already got 18,000 y'all watching. And then I think we got probably another 10 or 20K on Rumble watching. So I'm going to fly through these. From this point forward, though, I'm only going to read 100 and up super chats, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to read these that came in before. You guys are smart that got them in before. Destiny taking his wife's boyfriend to do an STD test. Funny. Prada goes, hypostatic union, esoterically calculating the sun and planets, making allegories corresponding above so below your demurrage. God won't save
It's
you.
a demiurge. It's a Plato thing. And he's pretty much talking about the occult sciences. It's like witchcraft.
Okay. And then we got Mike Biggs here. Let's go Berserker, Christ is King. All right. Yes. We got Zherka goes, it's Littler's, I see what you did there. Right. And man, the atheist Smurf and the mixed race Muslim and the cocaine crusader. Lord have mercy. W Martin, W Fresh, W Chris, W Big Mo, W the girls, BTS. Let's have a good show. Cool. And then we got
wait, are you sure? Are you chat? Are you sure you guys don't want to like switch and watch Ethan Klein? No, I gotta flex before we start the show. What YouTubers are on your level right now? After this content, we don't ask you guys to subscribe here. We ask you to unsubscribe to every other channel. They're not doing this.
Well, it's up to who you want to, but we're doing some God's work.
Yeah. Like the video, guys, because real talk, we on the verge of cancellation. Christ is King, Border Patrol, thank you so much. The Void goes, the real Avengers assemble tonight, minus the blue-haired guy, he's dumb, but every hero needs a villain. Christ is King.
Hey, he's not a villain, he's a foil.
Look, man, you guys always talk shit about Destiny. Let me tell y'all something, man. I like Destiny. Me and him get along, right? We disagree on many things. He's like, I'm Ash and he's Gary. But we need each other. We're rivals. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
I think Gary lets his wife get fucked. Gengar. She don't do it in that.
Destiny, you can take it from him?
Yeah.
Don't take that from him, bro.
I will say this.
There's nothing I can say to him. In 6 months, his life will be exactly where it was 6 months ago. And then I'll feel bad for having talked shit.
Melina, watch out. I got a Gyarados.
Like, this guy's nose is almost disintegrated from all the fucking partying this guy's done.
Black nigga Gyarados. Adam 22 notes. Did you see Adam 22? My nigga, full-on cock. What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
And now I can't, because I said this, I'm not invited to his platform. But, like, bro, you're a cock.
He said you're not invited?
No, I just know he's a cuck, and he's gonna get mad when he sees this.
Oh my God!
I don't think he'll get mad.
He made like $3 million, letting his wife get piped by the blackest man I've ever seen, the biggest cock, dude.
Wait, you saw his cock?
I watched the whole thing.
All right, I'm moving on.
I was investigating.
I want the panel to talk about John Hill things that happen. Crazy. We can't send boundaries anymore. Women are lost in the West. We got you, Border Patrol. Herb Seasoning goes, we're so back, the fellas, the boys, the dudes, the homies. We're gonna win. We are the Legion. The energy has shifted and the consciousness is rising. Total Christ victory. See you all at Mass. Okay.
All right. Shit and Bricks
goes, dude. This is the misogyny panel right here. This is about to be fire episode. Let's go. Jesus King. Keep doing God's work. Like the video. Okay?
Well, to be fair, we don't hate women. The modern day woman is not even a fucking woman. It's like a different fucking species at this point, right? Like, be honest. If we're misogynists, who in this studio's mom would say the modern day woman is like moves correct like a human? Our moms would say, what? You guys are giving them status, a place to live, money. You're giving them security, protecting them from
Zherka, you literally bailed your ex out of fucking prison after she fucking assaulted you, okay, to the fucking cops. Why the fuck are you even talking about this right now? If anybody's giving women too much, it's you, motherfucker. Come on.
You're saying I should have beat her up.
Go to the next topic. What are we talking about? Go to the next thing. Holy fuck. Jesus, you're like the number one sip on the panel, okay? Holy shit.
No.
Yes.
I bailed the bitch out. I bailed the bitch out because when I called security.
Why are we on Twitch? This is bad on Twitch. Yo, guys, come on over to YouTube and Rumble right now, man.
Hold on. Let me guard my reputation. I called security. Okay, the bitch hit me with something, and it hurt. She meant to throw it at my chest. She hit my lip. So I said, I'm not going to grab her. I said, get the fuck out of my hotel. And I called big black security. security comes up and they're like, get her out. But then one of them looks and sees I'm 255 pounds and she's 100 pounds and she's crying. And they're like, yo, we can't do shit. We're calling the police. I'm no fucking snitch, bro. Even if she knifed me, I would never call the cops. That's why I bailed the bitch out, because I'm no snitch, right? And this is what happened. I prayed. I was like, holy fuck, my life's over. It's a dirty hotel. And, I used to do blow. So, so check it out. They start raiding the place and they start arresting me, but the big black officer shines a light. And I'm like, oh, it's the light of Jesus. But then when my eyes focused, he said, you're coming with me. And I'm like, oh, fuck, who's going to believe me? I'm going to jail forever. It's Twitch gone. My career is ruined. And then he turned the light on again, the black guy, and he saw my lip was swelling. And he's like, you're being abused by that girl. And he started fucking grabbing her and they all locked her up in front of me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, Jesus saved my life for that. And that's the day I actually said I'm a Christian. So that's the story. I'm no fucking simp.
Okay. Crisis King.
Hold on. But to make Destiny look good, when Destiny was my only friend, he literally said to me in a dark room, why are you with that girl? This is what's going to happen. Leave her now. I'm never telling you again. And I'd call him for advice and shit. Calling him for relationship advice. It's a fuck. He gives bad advice, but for me, it's great, right? He understands. The amphetamine guys, they get it. The Adderall guys. But he said, leave her. And that week, all that madness happened. So I should have listened to him, but
instead he took his last $2,000, walked to the police station on his knees.
$5,000.
I said, please let my queen free. I need her to hit me some more so I can go talk about men or simps.
But check this out. The toxic girl is the best pussy of your life.
I will agree.
Let me get through this. All right.
Yeah.
What does the panel know about Daniel Levin and an American? Oh God, here. Wait until Rumble, guys. All right, we're gonna cover that on Rumble. Glenn Lawrence, Zherka lost to me in our debate on religion and now has to move to Vegas to join the dark side.
He's a pastor. That guy's a pastor.
We got here Marn, Fresh, and what are your respective IQ scores? You'll see that on phase 2. We got here NF, humans are never homogenous. White people are not. They always find something that divides. Scottish want independence from England. Somalia is generally one African tribe, but then
okay, can I answer this?
Supports getting along.
Okay, I know what you're trying to do, where you're like, well, what's really white? Is Scottish? Is Italian? Is it? Dude, when you go to prison, you get adopted by your haplogroups, your DNA, or else you get stabbed to death. You'll know you're white when you're in prison. You'll know you're black when you're in prison. You'll know what you are. So pretending white doesn't exist is a fucking retarded position. It's going to get you killed.
Why would you decide what reality is like based on what prison's like? You know what else you learn in prison? Every motherfucker's gay. Is that real life?
No,
in real life, does everybody take up the ass like they do in prison?
Actually,
why the fuck would you let prison dictate your view about people who have worked through all the history of the world?
He's ignoring the fact.
Jesus fuck. Next Dono.
No.
I can't do this all night.
Kill me. This is my rebuttal. Kill me. It's not just prison. When you look at high schools, the Asians with the Asians, the brown with the brown, it's a tribal thing. It's a tribe. That's the point I'm making.
Yeah, the point
Humans
is that the tribes change depending on who you're around.
What is the white tribe?
Well, I don't know what the fuck the white. It depends on who you're around. If everybody's around you is white, I don't know. It might be the English tribe or the Scottish tribe or the fucking.
So you know what? Define white.
What do you mean define white?
What's a white guy?
I don't. Somebody that looks white.
Wait till phase 2.
Yeah, we already had disagreements prior to the show about what white even was. Okay, so what are you talking about, dude?
Phase 2.
Okay.
All right.
Can I be white? I want to be the master. Oh, okay.
Well, what about Hassan? He's white sometimes, isn't he?
Yeah. Fine,
there you go. Hassan can be white. You can be white. Okay.
He's probably watching right now.
Probably.
And if he is, your real name is Lassan.
And fuck you, Hassan, because let me tell you something. I went on a date with him. It was a 3-way date. Him, Mia Malkova, and Hassan Piker, and we recorded it on Twitch.
You actually met him?
Oh, we did content together for years. He grew my channel, I grew his. Yeah, I was bigger than him. I had 9,000 views when I met him. He had 200 playing Fortnite like a little cuck. And then when they started banning the right-wing guys, he blew up because he was a plant. They actually, Twitch said, "Come to us." He's a plant.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this is like known. He didn't
tell you who
Twitch.
planted him in phase 2.
No. I didn't say that.
Go to the next. No. Where we at? We'll come back. Super chat.
Nick and Destiny, when is your next dialogue with Eric Stryker on Mike Enoch of the National Justice Party? Also, Zherka, recommend you reach out to one of them and have a discussion about the JQ or Dem Boys Crisis King. Wait till phase 2. If John Zherka owns a hockey team, he would call them the Slow Blowers. Probably. Red Fox, $20. Appreciate that. And then we got Aaron Martinez. Looking forward to a high level, but more importantly, hilarious show tonight. What are your thoughts on this girl trying to cancel Jonah Hill. Why do you disagree? Destiny, don't
We'll
he
get to
already
that.
knows. Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's
Chris,
a big
are
one.
we caught up on the ones that came through from before?
Yeah,
Because all those other chats came in from before.
Yeah, from
So
before.
guys, from this point forward, we're only going to read
100.
100 and up.
Yeah.
And then the chats that came up before, I read those because you guys know Fresh and Fifth Fashion always read the chats that came in prior to.
And-
the show.
And I read everything at twitter.com/Zherka official if you want your questions to me directly.
Yes,
Cool.
and actually everyone's links are below, so
Yeah.
check out these guys.
That's
on
no,
No, because they
Yeah.
shadow banned me and I still grew another 40,000 followers. But bro, how do you
we
get
shadow
a
ban on Twitter too.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you get it reversed? Because Twitter, I go to fucking holy wars arguing with
Bro,
people. It's my favorite
Call
platform.
Elon, bro.
Elon,
Call Elon.
fuck,
Because I don't know how to do it, bro.
He's busy with
don't
an
know.
MMA battle.
All right, so today's for phase one of the talk, guys, we're going to talk about Jonah Hill. As you guys know, it's all over the fucking news. You guys have sent me literally hundreds of DMs talking about this situation. For some of you guys that are wondering, Jonah Hill, actor, we can pull up his picture real quick, Chris, on Wikipedia real fast, just so they know who he is.
He's a fat ass.
Super Bad was the movie that I remember him the most from, but he's been in a bunch of them.
Wolf of Wall Street was his best performance. Is that the same guy?
Yes, yeah, he was in Wolf of
it
Wall
is.
Street, co-leading with
He's
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm not gonna let these guys fuck my cousin. If anyone's gonna fuck my cousin, it's gonna be me. That was proper logic. You have a hot cousin? We all got a hot
What's
cousin.
the one with the
Yeah, here he is right here. This is the actor for some of you guys that are wondering, right?
Is he a cock?
Jonah Hill Feldstein.
Jump Street.
Yeah.
Jump Street.
It's an American actor, comedian, and producer. He's known for where am I here? He is known for his comedic roles in films including Superbad, Knocked Up,
Yep.
Get In to the Greek, 21 Jump Street, This is the End, and 22 Jump Street. And then obviously for his performances in Moneyball, The Wolf of Wall Street, he was nominated for Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. So as you guys know, you look at him, obviously very famous actor. He went viral recently for getting in a discussion with this girl about boundaries. And as you guys, I think you watch this Fresh and Fit.
Probably, bro.
Man, the RP is here to stay. I know Destiny hates the RP, the red pill, but guys are waking up, man. And I look at the red pill as nothing more than truth. Destiny probably disagrees with me on this, which is fine. But this is basically him arguing with his girl. It goes, this is a warning to all girls. If your partner is talking to you like this, make an exit plan. Love y'all. Call me if you need an ear. And it goes here, all the posts I removed from my page. Good start. You don't seem to get it, but it's not my place to teach you. I made my boundaries clear. This is Jonah talking to her.
Yeah.
You refuse to let go of some of them, and you've made that clear, and I hope it makes you happy. So, guys, his girlfriend is basically a surfer. She has a bunch of pictures of herself in scantily clad clothing.
Yeah.
Showing her body. Yeah, pretty much. And then he goes, plain and simple, if you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places, and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for romantic partnership. My boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust. Okay, and then is there another part of this?
Yeah, I think there's one more.
Okay, and then another portion of the conversation. She had me agree to paddle away from any man that approached me in the water, no matter his age. I was instructed to say, I'm going to go talk to my boyfriend and then paddle away. That makes me want to go stab someone. Wow. Who is this therapist? LOL. What? She was like enabling his possessiveness, isolation, and jealous. Wow, 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 wow. And this is from the Sarah Brady chick. Is that his chick? The Sarah Brady girl?
That was a conversation between his chick and then another friend of hers.
So basically, guys, sum it up. He doesn't like her pictures on Instagram, doesn't like her being around a bunch of dude friends, and he has boundaries. And she basically called him a misogynistic narcissist for having this. So
she should meet me, dude.
He made it clear through text what his boundaries were.
Yeah.
So as a man, you set your boundaries, but
I disagree. I don't think he made it clear because, and you agreed with me. We talked about it earlier, actually, bro. First of all, 90% of human communication is nonverbal. If you're deep in a relationship and you have to text boundaries, that should be autopilot for the dumb bitch. She should know week one, right? You texting boundaries. She needs a software update? Are you kidding? If you're texting boundaries, quit. You lost. The boundaries thing is like week one.
Fair enough. Dustin, what's your take on this?
I think it's crazy that she tried to expose him. I think he's fully within his right to say, like, hey, listen, these are my boundaries. I also think it's a little bit fucking retarded to date a surfer chick that posts pictures on Instagram and expect her not to post any pictures on Instagram as a surfer chick. So, I mean, it just seems kind of dumb all around. Like I said, I think he can express his boundaries if he wants. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't seem like he was doing it in an abusive, controlling way. She's within her right to say, like, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm going to peace out. But one of the criticisms I have for you guys all the time is if you go and you pick up a girl that acts a certain way and lives a certain lifestyle, she's not going to flip on that in 180.
Yes, she will.
No, she won't.
If you maxed out the Trinity
Did she for him?
He didn't max out the trinity of status, network, and looks.
Oh,
He's
so
lacking.
starring in a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. That's not outfit.
That's
Fuck
one.
You, fuck you.
He's
So
a
most
fat
guys-
ass.
okay,
He's a fucking
so most
fat ass.
guys- first
Who's
of all-
going to respect a fat ass?
Hold on.
So what
Let
Zherka's
him
saying
finish
is,
his
if you're
point.
listening to this program, you're fucking hopeless. Because if you're not as cool as Jonah Hill, who's in fucking how many
All right.
A-list fucking Hollywood celebs, A-list fucking motion
All right,
picture.
I've got bitches in my
You're
phone.
crazy.
I got
You're
bitches.
crazy.
Hold on, Destiny. Hold on.
I can leak screenshots of bitches in my phone who have ditched DJ Khaled, Leonardo DiCaprio to stay with me, and I have all the bitches' passwords.
Hold on.
I'm
How many other people in industry those girls fuck?
Guys. Let's just draw attention. He did say that he didn't max out the trinity of aesthetics. He mentioned the looks as well, Destiny. He did mention that.
Yeah.
So
He looks
what's
okay. He's passable.
no, but he's
No,
saying like
for
he didn't
girls.
max out. He has the status, which you're correct about. He has the money, which you're correct about. But Zherka mentioned also the looks.
And
Which,
I disagree. Does he really have the status when people in Hollywood are at his level, but with six packs? There's different types of status that fuse with looks. So when you're competing for these girls, you're competing with like these fucking ripped or Leonardo.
Yeah, okay, this is like some.
Okay, so he
I
didn't
don't even
look
know what the
max.
fuck we're talking about right now. I'll just reiterate what I said at the beginning because this is gonna be true for 99% of relationships. I don't know what fantastic delusional coke shit you're on right now, but the reality is, if you meet a girl
Fish
and she's
scale.
lived a lifestyle all up until the point where she's met you, she's probably gonna continue to lead that lifestyle. You guys even know this intuitively. It's why you stay away from girls with high body counts. Because if a girl's fucked 20 guys by 20 years old, you don't think she's gonna
That's 'cause
stop
you
for
never-
you,
you didn't-
right?
you
You don't
didn't-
think she's gonna stop
Let
for
him
you,
finish, let him
right?
finish.
So if a girl's been doing surfing shit, she's been posting pictures, she does like modeling, bikini shit up until 24. I think this girl was. Why the fuck do you think she would like
How old is
instantly
she?
turn that off?
24? How old
I
is
think
she
she was
now?
like 24, 25.
she looks older.
She might,
Yeah.
but I think she was like
Chris,
10.
do a quick fact check for
Yeah,
us. and
go-
let
go
us know
check
how old
everything.
she is.
She's ugly too.
I think she was 24, 25. But like,
Okay.
yeah,
But
the
that's
idea
the-
that
you
the
know
girl's
how
gonna
her
change up-
life.
Let him finish.
yeah,
Let him
the
finish.
idea that the girl's going to change up completely as soon as she meets you, probably not going to happen.
Okay, Zherka, go ahead. What's the response to that?
Okay, when I was getting canceled, you're so abusive. You took your ex, the streamer girl, I took her $80,000 worth of trips in 6 months, and I needed the trips for myself. I was losing it after lockdown, but she stayed in a basement for a year. Him and his wife, he never made her do anything. He
She's
just
25.
adopted that lifestyle, so he doesn't believe you can change someone.
25 years old.
But if Destiny said to Melina, "Now you can't go out anymore," she'd still stay with him.
Chris, pull up her photo
She's
real
still
quick.
because he's got the with
No, she would. No shot.
what?
If I told Melina you're going to change your entire fucking lifestyle for
No,
me,
if you said no open, she would stay with you.
maybe if I
But-
close too, but
But can you agree that if someone loves you, they want to make changes for you? So
No,
ultimately
that-
speaking, if she was
Sorry, go
actually saw him as an option, for example, the top guy, hey, he doesn't like this, or you know what, I'm gonna acquiesce to that.
if you're trying to find a real relationship and you want something that's going to work,
Mhm.
then in an ideal setting, both of you might be like 90% and you might move 10% for each other. But if you find somebody and you try to get them to change their whole life for you, that's always a recipe for disaster. How many times do you tell girls, like, don't try to change a guy? How many times you find a guy and you say, don't try to pick up a girl in a club, right? Like, there are conventional wisdoms here that you guys all intuitively know this. And I'm sure you've said it
Okay.
in one form or another before. You don't try to
Let him
find somebody and
finish,
just change them completely. Like, you just don't do it. It's a
All right,
recipe for
Zherka, go
disaster.
Who's higher value, you or Melina?
It depends on to who? To you?
To the world.
It depends on how you measure it. I don't know, man.
I mean, do we get our confidence from internal or
You're
external?
asking. So I have more money, more status, more clout than her, but I'm also like 10 years older than her, right?
So
She's
that
younger.
doesn't
She's
matter,
a
you're
woman.
not a
She's
girl.
hot as fuck. She's sweet. Like, I don't know. She in 10 years she might be more than me. I don't know.
Yeah, in 10 years, she's gonna be older.
Hold on. Let me
Lower
clarify.
value.
I think Destiny. I think what he's asking is who has more sexual market value in the open sexual marketplace is what he's asking. Who do
Yeah.
you think has more? You or her?
And here we go as well.
It's
And that's the chick. What
Yeah.
the fuck? She looks way
She's
older than 24.
fucking busted. That's what the fuck $1 billion gets. Leave me in Skid Row, bro. I'll take toothless any day. That's busted.
Holy. Okay.
Wow.
did I
yeah.
miss the stream where you guys cried for 30 minutes because was it Jeff Bezos married like a 50-year-old girl? Did you guys get over that one
I
yet,
would
or-
cry.
That wasn't
If I
my
saw that, I would kill myself.
That wasn't my
Oh
stream.
my
But
God.
okay, so Destiny, who do you think has more? His question is, who do you think has more value in the open sexual marketplace when we're gonna?
When you say open sexual marketplace, do you guys mean just to fuck, or do you mean for dating as well?
Okay, if you take her
Thank you.
versus you,
Yeah.
who has a higher SMV in their respective gender?
Yeah, no, I'm asking what's the sexual market value for you guys? Does it include just hooking up, or does it include like relationships
No
as well?
sustaining.
Because in terms of fucking, a 6 out of 10 girl will have more sexual market value than every guy on this planet on the panel, right?
Yeah.
Like can fuck like 1,000 guys on a night. But in terms of like getting high quality relationships, I don't know. I mean,
Well,
We can go from a holistic
Yeah.
standpoint if you want to do that.
For everything.
we could go from the holistic standpoint.
It would depend on. It would honestly depend on how much either of us are willing to change. Realistically, I don't know if I could find a woman that would be okay with me working 14 hours a day. I don't know if she could find a guy that's okay with her being in open relationships and traveling and streaming. I don't know.
I think
it depends.
The girls in your Discord, there's 40 of them trying to fuck you. They would all take the 14-hour Destiny worker.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would want to date those girls.
But
Well, Zherka did give you a comment. He said that you have higher sexual market value than her.
Yeah.
Is what he's trying to say.
1,000
Yeah, but he's
times
not
higher.
complimenting me. He's shitting on my wife.
No, I'm not. Whoa. On Jesus' name, I'm not talking about Melina. I'm trying to paint the picture that we men adopt the position that she's better than us always. But like, look at our lives, bro. You think a girl goes from living in my penthouse to just an average Joe, or even if she gets an influencer, he can't fight. He's not good looking. He's not funny. He's not viral. You know how much she misses out on. But I'm conditioned to think she's better than me by people like him. I don't want to think like that
What am I
anymore.
even talking about? What?
Why can't you admit? Forget Melina. Who's your last girl? Let's shit on her.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay,
All right.
every girl you've been with since you're a streamer,
Yeah.
you're probably 1,000. Is it 1,000 times more value? He's 1,000 times more valuable than any fucking e-girl. That's the truth.
I mean, how did we arrived here through? I guess the mismatch of because you're saying his girlfriend should have switched her game up for him because he has higher sexual market value, right? Jonah Hill in this situation.
Well, I just want to make this clear. I don't know if you guys agree. Do you agree if a woman opens her legs for you, because we in this table can all marry a McDonald's working poor woman, but a woman cannot take a Chad from McDonald's, marry them? They don't have the DNA to. What you're agreeing to is if she opens her legs for you, she's admitting you're above her. That's why they say I want equal height or above, equal money or above, but it's always above. Women date up, meaning if they're dating you, you're better than her. It's
Women
not
want-
fucking rocket science.
The average woman is 5'4". The average man is 5'9". Women want equal height or above because men tend to be taller than them. And men tend
Do
to
you
earn more
admit they
money
date
than
up?
women. Of course, they want somebody that on general out earns them. That's
So-
just averages.
you didn't answer.
right?
Do women date up?
Do women date?
Okay, here.
No, women date about their class.
Okay, do men date?
Men date about their class.
Men date down.
about their class.
You men go to Walmart, you'll see a Chad with a fat ass bitch in Walmart. Raise your hand if you date down.
Where there's just a topic
we all
we
date
never,
down.
none of us ever agree on this. And I understand it, but the reality is genuinely wealthy people don't date the woman at McDonald's or Starbucks or Target. I know you guys disagree on that, but it just doesn't happen. When you're in wealthy families, and also when you think about the mother for your children, you don't want just like a hot 18-year-old Latina with a huge fucking ass. You want an educated woman that knows how to handle her shit. That's
That's
going to
not
raise your
irrelevant.
kids.
That's
That's going to be the
irrelevant.
mother of your kids. It is relevant.
Do
I found your
men-
mom in McDonald's
Steven,
and I turned her into the ideal mother. It
Leave
doesn't
my
make any
mom
fucking
alone.
sense.
Leave my mom alone. Do men, yes or no, do men date down?
No,
most
not
of the-
generally.
Most
No,
of the time.
no,
Do women date down?
no.
Say never.
People date about their average. What do you think is the average difference between a man and a woman's age in a relationship?
What's that have to do
What do
with
you think is the
anything?
average difference in age?
I'm
I'm just curious. What do you think is the average difference
What do
in
you
age?
think happens when
He's not
I
gonna
age
answer,
10
'cause Zherka
years?
doesn't answer
Hold
any
on, is
fucking
it the
questions
same if
ever.
I age 10 years? I'm just a richer, hotter, bearded up sexist. If she ages 10 years, I got a fucking raisin Twinkie filled with cum. How the fuck is it the same thing, bro? My value goes up with the age. You don't agree with that?
I mean, it depends in what capacity. That's
The fact
ideally
that-
that's the mother of your children, right? Is she a used up raisin
Okay.
Twinkie filled with fucking cum?
Okay.
Is that what you refer to the mother of your children?
He said what capacity? So if my finances,
This is also
hold
why.
on. If my
Fuck me.
finances,
Oh, God.
if my finances and status is going up, plus my network, because I have more women at Zherka 35 versus 25, we can agree. What angle are you looking at? All angles. I win when I age. She loses in every metric as she ages.
To you, she does.
To the world.
Okay.
Because we're reading statistics. You love statistics.
What
I think
statistics?
we
You wouldn't even acknowledge the difference in age between a man
Leonardo,
and a woman.
okay, let's look at Ronaldo.
Ronaldo is not statistics.
Okay,
Leonardo
hold
DiCaprio is not statistics. That's why I asked you very simply, what's the average difference
Okay,
in age between a
here's
man and a woman?
right.
It's less than 3 years.
Delete the
People
name
tend
for-
to date
okay, delete the
people in
name.
their same socioeconomic
don't-
class, same race,
don't drop-
same neighborhoods,
You're dropping
same schools,
You're gonna drop the last few chromosomes.
same religions.
Look at this. Delete the name Leonardo DiCaprio, but think of a man on his level. All of them are with 18, 19
That's
year old
not
girls.
true, though. We just
They
brought
love
up.
them.
What did I just bring up? Bezos fucking married another woman who's what 50 years
That's a
fucking
name.
old.
That's a
Look at how-
name. I'm going off
Leonardo
statistics.
DiCaprio is a name.
Do rich, wealthy men date younger women?
Yes.
No, on average,
What the
people
fuck,
are. Yeah,
nigga?
I don't know, dude.
I'm about to hard R.
You're making the emotional argument. All I can do is appeal to the data. I can't. If you want to cry and make the faces
yeah,
or whatever,
ask
that's
them.
fine.
What do you guys
No,
say?
you don't ask them. Go look it up. rich people
Look
that
it
are
up.
genuinely wealthy, not people that are in fucking yachts in Dubai bragging about fucking 20-year-olds that are actually 35-year-old prostitutes that they pay to put on their boats. Actual wealthy people tend to date and marry people that are about their age. Go to any neighborhood with lawyers and doctors.
But they're cheating with a bunch of fucking
They might be
18-year-olds.
cheating. That wasn't your
So
question.
their value's
That
up.
wasn't your question.
If they're cheating
The
with a
question
bunch of
wasn't whether they're
teenagers.
cheating or not. The question is, who do they marry?
No, but their value's up. If he's old and his scrotum hangs to the ocean on his yacht, why is there so many young girls around him when his wife's not around? Because his value's up as he grayed, as his scrotum got gray. That's what the point I'm making. Women's value doesn't go up with the way they age. It just doesn't.
I think I think the bottom line here is that men are more willing to concede and date a woman and or hook up with a woman that has lower value than themselves, versus women are less likely to go ahead and take that dating approach. I think that's the bottom line that we can take. Where you guys are, rifting about.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, like in some generalities, it might be true, but when you look at the data, people just tend to date around their own classes. People go to the same schools with each other. People work the same jobs as each other. They're in the same neighborhoods. It's pretty rare that you get a guy with the last name Rockefeller or Kennedy that's going to Starbucks and picking up the barista. That just doesn't happen on average.
You're actually saying that women will marry a Chad with a six-pack that works at McDonald's. You're destroying lives with your opinion.
What are you talking about?
You're giggling out of the matrix.
I don't even
Tate.
know what.
You're
I don't
losing
even
hair,
know.
Andrew. Say on camera, women have the DNA to marry a Chad that works at McDonald's. Say it. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet.
Women
Say
that
it.
work at McDonald's will marry men that work at McDonald's.
No.
Yes.
That's wrong too. But you're saying women will date a Chad who works at McDonald's. Marry, bro. Nigga, that's a ring. Not like Adam 22.
Do you think that people that work at fast food don't have wives? To say that to the camera, say, if you work a service job, you don't have a wife. Is that true? Say that.
No,
That's what I
man.
thought.
No
That's what I thought.
35-year-old man who works at no 35-year-old man who works at McDonald's is married, bro.
Okay.
They're never married.
There's no working class families. None of these poor broke motherfuckers have a wife. It's just rich men with 5 wives constantly all over the United States. Everybody's a Mormon now.
Here's Exodia. All right, draw your last pathetic card. I'll give it to him. Even if I triggered my trap card. Let's say I didn't win that one. Let's say he won that one.
Yeah.
I'll say, oh, okay, so there's McDonald's workers who have wives. He's really saying a woman who's about to leave him for financial insecurity, and they initiate all divorces, and she's cheating on him. So it's not really a marriage. It's kind of like he's ready to kill himself.
How is she going to leave him for financial security? Who's going to marry her?
Okay.
Are rich people wiping up multiple poor women to give them financial security? You know, hold on.
Bro.
You know that when you're a rich guy and you just fuck a poor chick, she doesn't get financial security from you. You know
Steven,
that, right?
You know,
do you
I don't want
understand
to
that?
get you in trouble with your wife. Us four in this table.
Okay.
Us four in this table. Fresh, Myron, Zherka, Destiny. If we met a model with a nice ass, she's sweet and loyal, works at McDonald's, I promise you, us four would say, fuck a prenup, bitch. Take half. Let me go inside you, bitch. All of us would marry that girl. If any woman you know met a Chad that's funny and he's great and he's perfect, but he's 32 years old and works at McDonald's, why you can't think of one fucking example is because it's never happened in history.
Aren't you literally the example?
How?
Because 6 months ago, you were a loser that fucking didn't even turn his fucking stream on and you got girls all over you, don't you?
I had status.
What status? Your status
I had 200,000 followers when I was in
200,000 followers. What the fuck does that mean? Your status was 500K overnight 10 years earlier on an Austin show. And why the example that you're looking for?
Whoa, check
the
it out.
chick that was dating you, that was abusing you, was
exactly
a 19-year-old
I'm not gonna say the
fucking girl
business.
that was in a relationship with you for 1 year. You had no money, no cash, begging for help on Twitter, no clout, no stream, no nothing. You are the example that defeats your argument.
Hey, you're not Obelisk the Tormentor because we were at a rooftop party. I'm not going to say the bitch's name. I hate her. You cucked me because I only had fucking 200 viewers when we went to TwitchCon, and you were tripping on shrooms like, and remember when she was all over, you know who I'm talking about, that taller kind of.
I know she's a lovely woman, but I didn't.
No, she's not a lovely woman. In any other, she gets aroused for someone like me. She even said, Zherka, you'd be a good fuck on the show, but she did ignore the first time I ever got ignored because I was around influencers for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
I said the fucking Papa Smurf took my bitch, and I didn't even try. I didn't try to get the bitch, but I was like, why didn't she even look at me once? She's just thinking about absorbing clout off this dude. Bro, they date up. Meaning she saw Zherka
I didn't even
as
do.
lower.
I did like 2 streams of it. She didn't even get to absorb
Did
any
you fuck
clout.
her?
Don't. It's not
Yeah,
relevant to the program.
You fucked my
No,
dream
hold
girl.
All right. We went into a totally random tangent there. The Jonah Hill thing, I just wanted, like, okay, so.
Oh yeah, Jonah Hill. That guy.
So
Yeah.
it seems to me that basically the consensus is, I mean, I think me, Zherka, and Fresh are all in alignment. Like, hey, he exerted his boundaries, fantastic. You agree with it as well, Destiny. Your only thing is you can't get with a surfer girl and expect her to change for you
overnight.
Yeah,
which is,
and even that's even like I said, like I think you guys have crazy fucking dating standards. But if you're clear with your boundaries, you lay them out. The
By the
girl
way,
accepts, she accepts. She doesn't, she has the
wait,
right to walk away. I don't know why you'd blow somebody
We're
up. over it.
crazy.
Yeah, of course you're crazy.
Our dating standards
We're
are
the
not that crazy,
opposite
bro.
pills. We have to think each other's crazy, right? That's
I
all
don't
good.
know, man.
You can think I'm crazy. It's all good.
No, his pill, Adam took it. He didn't like it that much. Now, check it out. I actually disagree because you said he exerted his boundaries. Exerting your boundaries as a high-value male.
He ended it.
No, that's not what you're supposed to do. Exerting your boundaries as a high-value male means even before this happens, anytime she shows any dissent, any resistance, it's abundance. You have more girls. Go out with the girls and say, hey, look, you're really, really out the door. Look how you're behaving. I've got these girls. And you film yourself with the girls. You go, I'm loyal. We're just partying. But your behavior had set this relationship for failure. That makes her come back to you. But if you say it's over, it's like, what did you invest in the pussy for? You're going to just end it?
Let me say this. I'll give my thing on it, and then we'll start phase 2 here very soon. I think the biggest thing here why this is an issue is that number one, she felt okay to leak private messages between her and him. That's an issue. And then number
Total
two
pig.
is what I've realized just in general with, and Destiny, I'd be happy to hear your take on it. We live in a world now where if a man says anything or does anything that impedes on a woman's ability to exercise some kind of freedom to solicit other candidates for some kind of courtship, that's considered misogynistic or narcissistic. But all I think it is that you're having the girl respect you as the male. But the thing I've realized is that a lot of women want to behave like they're single while simultaneously having a boyfriend at home. And I think that's inappropriate. If you have a man at home, you should behave as if you have a man at home. And you shouldn't be out or putting yourself out in a certain light where you're trying to attract other potential suitors, because the way men flirt versus the way women flirt are two different things. Men flirt by actually approaching women in general and starting a conversation. Women flirt by just making themselves available. And I think for a woman, it's her job to make herself as least available as possible out of respect for her man. But if you do anything that hurts that, women will call you misogynistic, and men can't have boundaries in 2023.
When Myron says make themselves available, ding, 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 it's a red flag when it's girls' night. Girls' night means our fucking pussy's open.
Real quick.
That's what he's talking about.
Destiny, do you agree with that sentiment, or do you disagree?
I like half agree.
Okay.
I think my perspective would be is that I think that sometimes people in life, they'll get in a relationship and they fuck with their boundaries a little bit. They're not good at communicating boundaries. They're not good at doing things that make them comfortable. And then eventually that relationship ends. And sometimes when they go to their next relationship, the pendulum swings a little bit too far, and they're either in guy boss or girl boss mode.
Okay.
Where when the partner puts up a boundary, they're like, no, like fuck that, like that's abusive, like I'm gonna do what I want, and people's minds get a little bit fucked because they're not able to communicate
I have
healthily
a
back
question
and
for you.
forth. Yeah.
Would you agree though that male boundaries in general, especially when it comes to women protecting their themselves from getting approached by other men or whatever, that's pretty much frowned upon? Like, men can't be honest with women about, hey, I don't like you having certain pictures up on Instagram, or hey, I don't want you going out on girls' night out. I've noticed that that's almost always shit on, insulted, shamed, guilted to some degree. Like, women want to behave like they're single even when they have a man at home. And if a man draws any attention to that, women will go ahead and shit on him.
I think it super depends on the community. I mean, like for the people that defended this woman mainly, if you
Most
look
people are on her side,
yeah, but if
unfortunately.
you look on Twitter and shit, it's a lot of like sex workers and stuff who you could tell are probably want that openness more.
Yeah.
Also, the way that Jonah communicates these boundaries, he does seem like a little bit insecure. Just in the communication style, it probably could have been like the conversation seemed really cold, although that might be your guys' style. So I can understand people being a little bit peeved with him. But
I have
like,
a question for you, because you said it's insecure. Wouldn't it be fair to say that you're more secure in a relationship by being honest with a girl and telling her what you like and what you don't like and being willing to walk away versus someone that doesn't say anything at all because you're scared of her walking away?
I mean, for me, if you're scared of like the way,
I would argue the opposite. I think you're more. Yeah.
This is not okay.
I don't mean
Normally
to stop you there, but I'm saying
no, I'll do it. Because normally I try to make your audience endearing towards me, but I'll go full blue pill tonight. I don't give a fuck. If you're not worried about what your girl wears when she posts on Instagram and shit, chances are you know that you're not shit, and she's gonna walk away to the next dick that walks in the room. If that's how you feel, and you're like, I need you to fucking burqa up, I need you to take down all these pictures. I can't have you posting bikinis if you go surfing. Like, motherfucker, she's gonna cheat on you. She's gonna walk out anyway. She's gonna feel like you're clingy, selfish, insecure. She's gonna not feel it, and eventually shit's gonna anyway. That's how I feel.
Real quick, Destiny, real quick. All I'm simply saying is that I think in my take on it is a man is far more secure by telling a woman his boundaries and not caring about the outcome versus not telling her his boundaries and being scared of the outcome. Because if I tell a girl, hey, I don't like this, and she can easily say, fuck you, or you're a narcissist, or put you on blast, or whatever, I would say you're more secure in being honest and direct and telling her what it is versus being scared like most men are and not putting their boundaries forward. I think you're more secure by being honest.
Sure, but I mean, that's not the only two options, right? There's a third option where it's like, here are some boundaries. Like, you can wear shit. If you want to post booty pictures or whatever the fuck, it's your Instagram, go for it. But if you do step over the line, then I'm gonna leave. Like,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, sure.
That's
but if the line is like, I don't want you to post pictures in bikinis.
That's literally
and it's
what
like that's how we found her on Instagram. I mean, it's like, I mean, what do you expect to happen?
So you think the way that you find her is the way that she can continue to go? You don't think she should change for the man?
She could, but not much. That's why I said earlier, like, you can find each other at 90% and then move a little bit like the next 10%. But if you find a girl whose job is like surfing, modeling clothes, posting pictures of herself with bikinis on Instagram, and you find her and you're like, all right, we're going to church tomorrow, babe. Okay, you're fucked. You're setting yourself up for disaster every single time. Like, go to a church, go to a college, go find a different type of woman because it's probably never going to work with her.
That's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
One time, my biggest time they were trying to cancel me, and I recently did this. Sorry, my bad, nigga. But check this out. Look, man, I'm gonna say it, and this might be like harsh, chat. I mean it. I'm attacking you guys and the four men on this table. If the men on this table do not own every password of the hoe they're with, something went psychically wrong in your chromosomal development. Are you fucking joking me that we have fucking all of Earth watching us and you don't own her passwords? So people called me out on this. My girlfriend, I start tweeting every Zherka shit. I'm fucking logged in right now. I got all her fucking passwords on everything. I got it week 1. When you're a high value male, what's she gonna do? Walk around, turn on? Oh, actually, I don't want Zherka.
How does a high value male have time to go through the social media feeds?
No, I only have the Twitter.
This is why you're not streaming. This is why you don't work. It's because you're too busy going through the Instagrams of all the fucking girls you're fucking.
And we'll get to that, but I hired someone to do it, but I only have one. The point I'm trying to make is, if you don't have her passwords, you're a fucking cuck, bitch. You know how easy it is to get the passwords? It's the easiest shit on earth. I was doing it before Red Pill existed, when women weren't this bad in 2016. But dude, it's the fucking easiest thing on earth. And give me the passwords or I'm walking. It's that fucking simple. 40 bitches in his Discord would give him the passwords. He knows it, but he's afraid he's gonna get canceled.
Why am I afraid? What do you mean?
Then ask for Melina's passwords.
I don't give a fuck about Melina's passwords.
Scary.
We fuck other people. Why would I care who she's talking to? How the fuck would I care?
It could be emojis and stuff. And hold on, he attacked me for not working. Yeah, I took a break for a while, but I launched Date IQ on my website, The Zherka Official, and we did 55,000 less than 18 hours.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure with the reoccurring fee, this was a smarter move than fucking doing your 9 to 5 streaming retard shit. And really, you need to generate more passive incomes, bro. Like this whole Reddit.
Oh my god! Did I miss the Money Monday with fucking Zherka? Can I get some investments? Oh my god!
All right, so guys, we're gonna move over to phase 2 here in a second. I'll read these chats that came in, and then we're gonna switch on over here in a minute. So real quick, let's go ahead and do. We got Barty. He goes, John Zherka, the Albanian Crusader. Cool. John, Destiny, have you been... thank you, Chris. Destiny, have you seen the new Pearl Harbor? Conspiracy or no conspiracy? Be honest.
All right, we spent 6 hours going over that video. No, I'm sorry. It was a 6-hour video. We spent like 2 days going over that video.
Well, I have a question for you when we get to Rumble.
Okay.
Is it safe for YouTube?
Yeah, is that Dawson?
No, it's not Dawson. Destiny, I agree with 95% of what you have to say. I don't agree with most of the RP logic, but I grew up hating myself for being a guy. I grew up being told men were inferior. We grew up with women can do anything a man can do, but with heels, these dudes actually gave me some pride. Hey, man, that's what it's about, man. Not being a simp. Anything else here, Chris?
No, we're good.
Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and switch on over to Rumble now, guys. So come on over to Rumble, because y'all niggas know why you're here. We got over 50,000 of you guys in here right now between YouTube and Rumble.
Yep.
So come on over to Rumble right now, because I'm going to hit the sound effect.
Get ready to rumble!
Let's get ready to rumble!